It's episode 27 of Stars Twinkling in the Night Sky of Your Future's Intermission. It's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday, November 30th. And you know what? I think it's about time that I start winter because I mean for you it's already what, like December 4th or something? You're not that far ahead of me, or you're not as far ahead of me in time as you usually are because I haven't had time to record as much, but you're still further than it is in real time, which means I have to confuse myself by making all of the grass snow. Like you might think, oh, this is snow. No, that's grass. Anyway, yeah, this is shit. Hold on. This is Snowman 64's winter texture pack. It'll be linked in the description if you want to use it. Um, but yeah, it's winter now. Anyway, I was thinking about except for the birch trees. The birch trees aren't wintry. Anyway, I was thinking about what I wanted to do here, and I think I'm going to break all of this glass. I still haven't come up with exactly the design I'm going to do for this, but one thing I do want to do is have this... Oh, even the saplings are all wintry. I want to have these pathways be... continue that, right? So I have to break, all of this glass that I spent all of the time break. Well, not all the glass, but a decent little amount. Anyway, hi. How are you doing? It's 2:56 p.m. because I woke up this morning, and then my partner came over. We did our thing on Saturday. We went, got Japanese food. You know how it goes. But then yeah, they left this morning, and then I took a shower, and then I cleaned some glass. And while I was cleaning glass, I listened to "Leaves Turn Inside You" by Unwound, because I heard from my best sources in the world that it is a transitional album from autumn to winter. So I listened to it in this transitional period of autumn to winter, and it was pretty good. It's not really... Well, I loved it. Well, I liked it. I wouldn't say it's like something that I would like listen to like recreationally a lot, but I still think it was enjoyable. I liked a few of the songs a lot as well. The October All Over was really good. I'll probably listen to October All Over again, and a few of the more like post-rocky songs towards the end were really good as well. Um, yeah, it was a good album. It's very cozy in here without the rain sounds. It is a bit... I wish the texture pack could turn the rain to snow, but oh well. It's kind of a bit weird with it not being snow. Anywho, I'm gonna huddle inside for a second because it's loud out there. Oh yeah, I should actually go back and get cobblestone, but at the same time I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna grab what's in here. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, so while I was, can I get an easy pattern down for this? Probably if I just do something like this, right? That'll be what I'm looking for. Okay. Um, fuck. Anyway, oh, my inventory is too full to carry any cobblestone. That's okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I listen to Leaves Turn Inside You, and then after that, because well, for me it's November 30th, so we're not quite in the Christmas season. But we are. I mean, I'm looking out my window. All the leaves are gone. Well, not really. I have like those trees outside my window that still have leaves, but or you know what I mean. But for the most part, the trees are gone. So wait, if I'm continuing this, then it would be like that, right? Oops. I know I'm not going to have any in the middle here, but I kind of need these in the middle for me to visualize what pattern I'm going to do here. Okay, that's good. Um, anyway, so yeah, in my eyes, we're pretty much in the Christmas season now. Well, we have out the Christmas tree in the family room now. There's you know, a lot of houses nearby are starting to put out Christmas lights and stuff like that. Um, so you know, it's getting jolly. It's getting jolly. Um, yeah, we have our Christmas tree up, and we're gonna decorate it later today, probably after dinner, but we'll see. So that's pretty exciting. Um, but anyway, that's all to say that I listened to my first Christmas album of the year, and now you might think, oh, okay, yeah, you listen to what you listen to to Bing Crosby, who I get mixed up with Bill Cosby, and my partner said that I shouldn't do that because Bill Crosby is not a good, or Bill Cosby isn't a good person, and Bing Crosby is a fine person. Um, so sorry about that, Bing Crosby. You're probably dead. So double sorry, but oh well. Point is, no, it wasn't Ella Fitzgerald or whatever. It was Xmas Rush, which is a VA EP from, I want to say, 1994. Half, and it's a hardcore techno release. Half of the songs are speedcore, roughly. Um, yeah, it's a hardcore techno release. It has DJ Freak on it. It has a DJ Freak with H song on it. It has a Total Output song on it. It has some other people. But it's called Xmas Rush, and it's like it's a Christmas themed hardcore techno EP, and it was really good. Most of the songs are like sampling like weird Christmas songs and then flipping them into like a, you know, floor on the floor speedcore or whatever. And you know what? I think it was a great start to the festive season. Honestly, I will be right back though. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Did I get rid of my? Okay, sorry. Um, how are you? How's your winter been? What the hell? Why did it just take damage? Okay. Well, anyway, now that I have this down, I need to actually design this, and I really don't want to. Um, so I'm gonna keep putting it off. Well, no, you know what? Okay, so okay, at the very least, let's put down glass. But I'm thinking if I do want these on the edges, they'd be here, right? Okay, finally. Look, I love the rain, but I need to think a little bit. Um, you know what? I might redo this a bit. I might. Would it look good if this was pulled out by a block? Just so, well, it would help with the depth as well. I gotta try for one of these just to see. I don't know. I can't get a good idea by just looking at one of them. I feel like it would help with the depth though. Like, it would help with the depth. Then I could also add like, I don't know. Maybe I could even do like a too wide thing. Oh, that looks kind of weird, actually. Um, but does this look weird from the inside if this was glass? I mean, kinda, but I don't know. I gotta think about it. If that's the case too, then I would. Well, I don't know. Tell me, what do you think? Should this be a block in, or should it remain the same? Or a block out, I get. Whatever. You get my point. I can't reach up there. I mean, I think this looks fine, but it is just a bit flat, you know? And especially here, because here, I want to have the log on the outside because, well, I mean, I don't actually need to have the log on the outside at all. I could have the log be here. Like, that could work fine, right? Why not? Okay, so if we have this, I'm just going to bring that up a few. And then that's roughly what, like here? Is that right? Damn it, it does feel so wintry. Oh, I'm so excited. I fucking love the winter. Winter's such a cool name for a month, too. Like, autumn's cool. But winter. That's oh wait, that isn't centered. That's why it's fucked up. No, that is not centered. It would be centered if it was here. Right? No, it'd be Wait, this is centered. I might be going fucking insane. This is centered. That's centered. This one is the center. Yeah, that's centered. This is centered. It's centered fine. All right, I'm losing it. Okay, but that's good. That's good. And then just to see how it looks, we're gonna fill. Wow, this glass really blends in with the snow, doesn't it? My mom got a new broom. I say new broom, but she's had it for like quite a, well, not a while, but I didn't need to do that at all. For an amount of time that's more than no amount of time. That was really cryptic. Ah, Jesus Christ. She's had it for maybe like a few weeks, maybe like a month at this point. But it might be the best broom. It's kind of like one of those. It kind of reminds me of something that would be advertised as like, I was talking about this maybe last episode. Like it reminds me of something that would be advertised as like this is the future, but then it just sucks, right? But this is something that would be advertised like that, but it's actually good, which is quite rare. But it basically like it doesn't have any bristles. It just doesn't have any bristles. It's like made of rubber. I don't know why they never thought of that, but I guess they didn't. But it works really well. Also, I'm thinking that I should go in and place down glowstone on these. Yeah, I should. I think. Take a sit, cat. Yeah, that looks good. Looks a bit bare without the glowstone does. Also, I need to move this because I keep trying to rotate that shit the other way. Anyway, yeah, that looks good. I think. Well, once that grows, it'll look more normal. Okay. But yeah, it's sick. I was just brooming up like just paper. Well, no, actually it was twine, because that's what I was cutting a bunch of. If you remember, I was talking about cutting, or not twine. Maybe it is twine. I don't know if it's twine or not. But cutting a bunch of twine or whatever into loops. All of the little bits that I snipped off at the end were like flying into the floor because I didn't bother to try and cut them into a enclosed area. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this into the floor and then broom it up after. And with the new broom, it was like fun. It was like fun to broom it, which is crazy. Usually with brooms, I resent the idea of brooming because it's such a hassle. But honestly, I enjoyed it. I did also. I think I talked about it a bit. How my car has like an auto like volume thing based on what speed you're going at, and I said how I didn't notice it, but then after I said that, I did actually notice it one day, and then I turned it down from medium to like low or something, because it was a bit too harsh of a transition that I noticed. But so yeah, that does work, and I mean it's not like my favorite thing ever, but it's kind of cool. I don't know. I want your pork. Thank you. That also reminded me how much I Was this a creature in here? No. That also reminded me how much I dislike auto brightness. Because it's also something that's auto, but and not like the dog. But what was I saying? Yeah, like on my phone, I always have auto brightness off, and like occasionally it bites me in the ass, where like it'll be so dark where I am that I'll get so blinded, or it'll be so bright where I am that I won't be able to see anything. That's the more annoying one, is when you're not able to see anything. So then you're not able to you're not able to like change the brightness to actually like to be able to see something because you can't navigate your way through it. I remember that was happening once while I was like my coworker needed like when I was walking. Sorry, my mom needed a cough drop. But when I was what was I saying? When I was walking my coworker to my car, I was trying to like open my phone to I don't know, see what time it was or something, and I was just like fiddling with it. I was like, God damn it, I can't get this fucking phone to to show anything on the screen. I got it working though. It took way too long. I did. But in my car, I also like I keep the light off, like the the indoor light. I just don't like it. It's too bright. Shit's too bright. Okay, so I think okay. So as for the actual design of the inside, I need to face it. I need to do the design. Um I think for the floor we'll have it be the thing is I could have it be glass. Or sorry. I could have it be dirt because that's what the thing is that I want it to be an extra. I want the floor to have like multiple layers to it. Does that make sense? Um, like I don't want a floor just to be one layer thick because like the sugarcane layer is gonna need room for like um. Wait, actually, I think this would look better if I had just that there. Yeah, that looks good, right? Probably. Wait, 1 second. Oh, I'm losing the music. Um, what was I what was I talking about? I don't even fucking remember anymore. Um, yeah, I think. Oh no, that looks fucking weird. It looks like a creature. It looks like a guy. Like I don't know how to explain that. I don't like it. Maybe I would like it. No, if I had it one more out, it would look even more like a guy. Okay, whatever. Um, anyway, I want these to be multiple layers thick because it's gonna have to have water patches. So what do I want the underlayer to be like? The top layer is gonna have to be grass. What would the underlayer be? The underlayer would be what I see here. It could be glass. I mean, that honestly wouldn't look the worst because also, just to keep it in the theming, it could be glowstone. No, that'd be too damn much glowstone, honestly. I might go with glass. So now I want to think, how tall up do I want the second floor to be? And also, okay, so the thing is with this is what I'm thinking. Can I put ladders on glass? Actually, I wouldn't want to anyway. Now that I'm thinking about the design of it, I'll probably just do the usual this design because I think it looks good. So we'll get out. Damn it! I want. I need cobblestone still. Okay, but let's say we have something like this, right? Or actually I would want it like this or something. Okay, whatever. Point is, right? And then we have ladders probably going around all sides here that you can just climb up and then climb out, right? And then you could fall down the corners, fall down to the bottom of the cactus farm. But anyway, this is what will lead up to the second floor and stuff. But actually, before I do work on that, I want to head back to my base because I do want to get cobblestone. Um, but also I want to throw some more stuff in the furnace. Just because I need to not be wasting time, and that's a good way to. It's just something I need to be doing in the background. My family has a set of auditorium chairs that's just like sitting in the living room, not like my house, but like at someone else's in my family's house. So that's like from an old high school that used to be here, and then like someone else in the family has like another set of chairs they got, and it's just so fucking weird. They're like super old chairs, like they had back in like the 70s or whatever. They're like made out of wood. which is crazy. And they were like there during my childhood and stuff there, but they're not comfortable. Like I can see why they replaced that shit. I'm also because you know the new car that I have. It is I love it by the way. I am going more and more in love with it by the day. Oh, even the flowers look like frozen. That's a cool detail. Um, you know, I'm growing more in love with the car by the day, but you know, has no backup camera. So I am getting better um at reversing without using a backup camera. I'm actually pretty comfortable with it again. Um, 'Cause, you know, I mean, I was good at it when I learned how to drive because when I learned how to drive, I purposely learned without a backup camera. But then you know, I started driving a car with a backup camera. So the wood looks like birch, or my eyes insane. Oh, well, whatever. What did I come here for? Logs couldn't hurt. Actually, they probably could. Oh right. I wanted to put stuff in the furnace. Let's put some stone in the furnace, and let's grab. Actually, I don't think I need to grab anything. No way. I wanted to come back here to literally grab something. What was it? Yeah, they look frozen. That is a really cool detail. Um, what did I want to grab? Oh, cobblestone. All right. Okay. Well, the first car that I had was a truck, and it didn't have a backup camera. It was from like 2003 or something. No backup camera on that thing. Um, and, you know, that was even worse at reversing than the car I have now because of how, you know, fucking chunky it was. I mean, it isn't compared to the trucks they have nowadays, it's not a big truck, but compared to even the Cube, which isn't even like a small car, it's a lot bigger than that. Um, so you know, I did drive something for a while that didn't have a backup camera, but I got so used to having a backup camera. I do think this is looking good, by the way. I would say I'm pretty happy with how this is going. 3 seconds. When I was a kid, I was really scared of do not enter signs and no trespassing signs, but not do not or but not not no trespassing signs that were like, oh, you know what I could do? You know, I could do like, well, actually, I was worried about this not being lit up, but I'm thinking what I could do is fill in the underlayer, not even fill in, but just put like some of the underlay like below this and maybe even below like the top floor, but just some glowstone. I don't know. I wouldn't fill it in, but I mean, maybe it would actually look good filled in if it was just these strips. I don't know. We'll have to see. Um, for now, though, we're building this up a bit. Where's my stone? This in the chest. Hold on. But I was scared of no trespassing signs that were like in like Home Depot or whatever. Because I was like, we're not supposed to go here. And then my dad would be like, yeah, we are. It's just they're selling the signs. It's not that you literally can't go inside here. They're selling these signs. And I'm like, no, it says no trespass. We can't go in here. And same with like do not enter. Like I would see like the do not enter signs like the other side of the road. I'd be like, we can't enter here. What are you doing? You're going on the wrong side. I'm like, no, that's for the other side. Like, no, you can't enter here. It's like, all right. Well. Okay, so how that cow scared the hell out of me. All right, so how tall do I want this to be? Probably like that seems like a good size for a for another floor. I do need uh more ladders though. Hold on. Thankfully I brought quite a lot of wood. Or yes, yeah, wood to make sticks. Not enough though. Because ladders are extremely extremely resource hogging. What am I trying to say? Like they you know, they take a lot of people are yelling in my house. I don't know what's going on. I can't focus. Yeah, they don't give you a lot of ladders whenever you make them. They only give you three. I think in newer versions they give you like I don't know, but it's damn more than three. I'm one stick short. That kind of pissed me off. All right, but I got a stack and two. So So we'll start by just filling this in here. Okay. Wait, so what's the height on this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that. But how does it match up with this? Because I kind of want it to be taller than that, right? Maybe even taller than that plus a block. So if that was the case, here, what are we working with here? Okay, I could do like... Are we at the same height as that? Or one above? I actually can't tell at all. Wait, can I see if I'm like... Yeah, I think so. If we go one more up here... Or is this one above? Wait, I can't tell. I actually just can't tell at all. I feel like I'm insane. Is this one above or two above? Okay, this is one above. So I want to go one more than that. It is tall, but I think it's kind of necessary to make this look good. So we go up to like here, right? We'll go ahead and fill all this in with ladders. I do wish there was a better way to light this up. I don't know, maybe I'll think of something. Anyway, about that height for the second floor, which is tall, but I think it'll give it ample room. So we'll start off the second floor by doing... I think... actually, if we do a row of glass, then it might not look that bad for it to be down by one. It might actually be beneficial for it to be down by one. Let's try that. Let's try this floor being the glass floor. But I do need to get my ladder back. Wait, is this the floor above? What the hell is going on? This perspective is fucking me up. Wait, yeah, this is one above. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think this is what I want. So we'll start by filling this in, and I think I actually don't know if I want to fill in these because I might have like this be or this row here be glowstone, right? I think that would look good if this row here was glowstone, but I still would want to fill in this, right? So I might as well just fill in this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of glass for this. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, but anyway, I'm thinking if this is glowstone, then the parts that wouldn't be glowstone would be like this. So I just need to... Actually, would I even want this to be glass? I'm thinking about it. Yes, I do. I do need split glass, right? I forgot the whole reason why I was making another layer underneath. But yes, I do want it to be glass. Okay. So this is what the little floor here is going to be like. And then just this middle section will be glass. I don't really want to, or sorry, glowstone. I don't want to fill it in with glowstone yet because it takes quite a bit of material, but I want to, it'll just be annoying to break. Not as annoying as breaking glass though, so. Anyway, if you have it, yeah, filled in like this, and then get rid of this row of glass I made. Then yeah, we just fill in, basically just mirror the pathways, both glowstone, right? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get more glowstone. That's for sure. No. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think I like it. I think it's too much glowstone. I think it's definitely too much glowstone. Yeah. Yeah, that's too much glowstone. Okay, well it was worth a shot. So one thing I could do to fit glowstone into pathways, I could have it like as the middle block instead of cobblestone and do glowstone. I'm not sure. I can't imagine living in the southern hemisphere because I just can't imagine having Christmas during the summer. And then you've got to like you know like all of the like from what I understand, even like all of the Christmas like merchandise that you get is all still winter themed because it's like, oh, Santa's from the North Pole, so it's winter themed. But it's like it's not winter when you're experiencing it, so it's like it's fucked up. I feel bad for everyone that lives in the southern hemisphere for just that one reason. Other than that, southern hemisphere, I mean, it seems chill. I don't know. I got nothing against it otherwise. So yeah, how would this look if it was? That might be too much glowstone here. So I don't know. I mean, I could actually line these edges. That might look decent. Actually, yeah, I think that would look good. So what I want to do. That doesn't sound right. What I want to do. Well, actually, before I do all that, we're going back to base because I want to put more sand in the furnace because I'm gonna need more sand. But yeah, my idea is to just replicate or mirror, I guess, the pathway for the ceiling, and then on the on like the outsides of that, to have glowstone. On Saturday, whenever my partner was over, I took, or was it Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. I took a 3-hour nap, which is I never take naps for one, but like whenever my partner's over, I always take like such long naps. But 3 hours, usually this nap's only like an hour or so, right? But 3 hours is like a new fucking record. They were just watching like football or something, I think. Oh yeah, on Saturday also, I went to Ace Hardware to get some firewood logs, right? This does look desaturated. This is totally desaturated for winter. But anyway, I went to Ace Hardware to get some fire logs, right? Because you know it's winter time, so we want to use the fireplace. So you know, I went in and I asked, "Do you have any logs?" And they brought me outside to where the log pile was. And, you know, I got like a thing of it. And then when I got home, my parents were like, "Oh, that's not the right kind of logs. You needed like starter logs, and this is like normal logs or something. I don't know." But they did end up like getting some starter logs. And then they were able to use the starter logs and then transition it into the actual logs. So they were still able to be used, but they did need to go back and get starter logs, but it's fine. We're gonna do a fire tonight and decorate the tree. Speaking of that, I need to message my friend actually. Hold on. Sorry, I feel like I've been taking a lot of like momentary breaks. Oh yeah, and then on Saturday, so yesterday as well, we went to the ice cream parlor and we got ice cream and it was lovely. And then we went to McDonald's and you know that I always get like a Coke, a frozen Coke there. So you know, we go through the drive-thru. I'm like, can I have a frozen Coke? And they're like, yeah, okay. And then I pay for it. But then once we get there, they're like, the frozen Coke is actually not like thawed out or something like that. So do you want a Hawaiian punch frozen Hawaiian punch instead? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? And you know, I was a bit disappointed, but then I tried and it was actually pretty good. But anyway, the ice cream place that we went to was the same ice cream place that we got called got called a slur at, which is cool. Um, but we just or I didn't have any ice cream. They ate the ice cream and we ate in the car because it was cold out, and we listened to the new Tai Tai, and it was a lovely little time. That place, by the way, is Brewster's. They have a location in Guyana. Like we were looking at like their website and they were like, we have locations in all 50 states plus Guyana. It's like, okay. And then I looked on Wikipedia and they also have a location in fucking South Korea. Like such random I mean South Korea is less random than Guyana, I guess, but still. The hell? Uh, Okay, is this looking good? You know, I should probably look how this looks. I probably see how this looks before I continue. Yeah, that's good. But it being on that floor, shit. I don't know. I kind of would want it to be one more up. It would just look better in relation to that, right? I mean, does it matter that much? Like, it still looks good, but I'm thinking, well, I can do the test here, but it's annoying because it means I have to break all of this, and that includes breaking stone. Oh, and also would mean I have to break all this glass. Okay, wait, let's see. If I go for this, right? And then it like continues over here. And then this would be this would be filled in with glass. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think this is fine. I think it would look even better if I had like a torch there. But yeah, because that just looks a bit flat. I'm just thinking about it. Hmm. Oh, I can't decide. Here, wait. Just let's put torches here. Then look. I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. I don't know. It's really hard to say. 'Cause it's just like I don't know. Let's go with it and see how it looks. And if I decide to move it down another floor, then or move it down again, then oh well. I guess I don't know. But I just hate it. Sucks so much building with these materials, stone and glass, because like when you've got to remove them, you can't. Well, I mean, with stone, it's a tiny bit less annoying because you know you can just smelt it back. At the very least, you can smelt it back into stone. But working with fucking oh, I did it the wrong way. Working with glass, you can't get that shit back. That shit's gone forever. I don't know how I managed to do that the wrong way, by the way, but okay, oh well. Okay. Before I do the rest of that, let's fill this in, which also requires breaking all of this. I woke up from like a you know, one of my weird hypnagogia things, or like no, I think it was a dream actually, and I wrote down Edward Skeletrix 2 layers deep dream underwater car climb Humunders street CPU add-on, which I really am having trouble understanding what the hell that means. I do remember a little bit of it. One, I don't know why I started off by saying Edward Skeletrix. Thinking about it, he wasn't in the dream. He didn't have anything to do with it. I have no idea why Edward Skeletrix was in my mind when I wrote that down, but he was. And that's okay, I guess. 2 layers deep in the dream. What I meant by that is that I I mean, I was two like my dream was 2 layers deep, or I think it was like 3 layers deep or something. Where like I woke up, like I forced myself to wake up in the dream, then I had to force myself to wake up in that dream, and then in the next dream when I forced myself to wake up, I actually woke up. It was kind of hellish because I was just like forever stuck in the fucking dream. I couldn't get my way out of it. Um, but I eventually did get out, and I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and then fell back to sleep. Usually how it goes. Oh, I am getting itchy though. I need to take my allergy medication. This is a lot of damn glass. Also, this middle thing is going to be way taller than I even meant for it to be. We'll see how it works out. For now, though. Yeah, I think that looks better. For now, though, wait, what if I put this up here? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, for now, though, give me a second because I need to take my allergy meds. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, my dream. No, I think that was about. Oh my God, there's. Okay, it's just a chicken. We're fine. Um, yeah, I think that looks good. This is gonna be really tall because if this is one of 2 layers, I mean, that's gonna be pretty damn tall. I think it'll be good though. Um, some I've been getting prepared for the wintry the wintry months by just like trying to look for some wintry albums, some Christmassy albums that I want to listen to, right? Um, but once we're out of the winter months, or maybe even during, because I'm not just gonna listen to fucking winter music the whole time. So some other stuff I've been really wanting to get into recently have been like Atlanta bass and like freestyle and disco and that kind of like poppy club music. Like I listened to an Atlanta bass song last night and it was really fucking good. Oh yeah, I listened to a what was it? It was a freestyle song. It was really good. So I'm kind of excited to listen to those genres, but it'll probably just be a little bit. Oh wait, this is slightly annoying. If I do oh, okay, I can just wait. Because I can't place this here if I'm like standing here. I gotta jump. Okay, there we go. Did did you see that Epic Game CEO, what's his name? Tim Sweeney, I think. Epic Game CEO was like getting pissed off at Valve because of their like AI label thing and was like, "Oh, they shouldn't have to have a label that says if their game was made with AI." And then one of like Valve's employees or like artists, I think, um, was like, "That's so like imagine like their analogy was imagine if someone was saying this about the food that you were eating. Like imagine if you didn't have to list the ingredients of the food you were eating." And then they also said the only reason anyone would ever be against AI label is that they would have to acknowledge that their game is low effort. And I was like, damn, go the hell off. Uh, I love Valve. Valve is like, I mean, the thing people say is true. They say like Valve once again proving that they're the most ethical company by just not being like not doing anything like them just they're not even like super pro consumer, they're just not anti consumer, which in turn with the climate that we're in makes them so pro consumer in a world where everyone's so vehemently anti consumer. It's great. Anyway, yes, I think that looks good. I will definitely need more glass though. Do I have more glass? I think I had actually quite a bit of glass in this chest, but before I go check that, I'm slaughtering all these pigs because I'm quite hungry. Well, just that one pig, because they dropped enough food. Oh yeah, look at all that. Okay, wait, I don't need. Well, I don't need most of this in my inventory right now. If I can make room for all this glass, I'm gonna be putting down. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also next episode I'll probably go resource gathering because I need coal or to smelt glass, and then I need glowstone as well for the build. So I just need a lot of shit. Okay, wait, I need to go up by 2 here. I was thinking recently about electronic music and like how it's such a weird label for music because not all music that's made like electronically is electronic music, which is weird because you would like it's called electronic music. What do you mean all music that's made electronically is an electronic? Isn't that like the whole point of electronic music? But it's like no, not really because like if it was all music that was made electronically, then like everything nowadays would be electronic music. Most music nowadays is made in a DAW, but not if you make like a funk song and it sounds like completely real, but it's made in a DAW, it's not electronic music still. So it's more so like that the term electronic music has to do with the like lineage of whatever genre it is, and not like entirely, oh, it's just made electronically. Because there's no real way to label it like that if we're just going, oh, it's just all music made electronically. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Especially when, like all definitions of electronic music you'll find is just like it's music made with electronic devices or, electronic instruments, I should say. Which I guess maybe would have been the definition like in the 1970s. Or would have been because, you couldn't really make acoustic sounding music electronically then. Maybe you could have. Well, even like when you got like the MIDI keyboards and shit in like the 80s, they still had a very, very electronic tinge to their frequencies. I don't know how else to describe it, but like the samples, they were still low quality enough samples where they felt very electronic. They still had that vibe, even if they weren't like a synthesizer. If they were just like a Rompler or whatever. I love Romplers so much, by the way. I'll never stop preaching my love for Romplers. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking weirdly into my microphone. I got a scary ass email today. It was from Wear the Peace, which is a great brand, but they sent me a scary ass email because they're having like a Black Friday sale right now. So they sent me an email that said, "Orchid, we're in the final hours." Which, of course, like in the context of it being from a shop, is like okay, they're in the final hours of a sale. But when you think about it, like without that context, like we're in the final, like that's some shit I would say, like during the apocalypse, like we're in the final hour. Like that's such a, and you even had like an exclamation mark at the end. It was just such like a funny way of saying such what sounds like such a serious phrase. It was kind of making me giggle this morning. I check my email like 30 times a day. It's insane. Is that no? Okay. Wait, I feel like I fucked up over there then. No, it looks fine. Do I even I don't yeah, I think I have enough glass on me to finish this. What am I gonna listen to or what am I gonna do for the rest of the day? Well, my parents wanna decorate, so I'll do that. But before then, I'll probably just keep looking for more Christmas music and wintry music. I mean, it's pretty late for me to record Minecraft. Usually I'm done recording Minecraft by 4 p.m. Okay, so... Sorry, I'm hiccuping a lot. I just drank a lot of water. Okay. Down these torches. Alright, but the thing is that this isn't even the... God, this won't even be the floor. This is just like the ceiling. The floor is gonna be... Well, it's gonna be... I guess maybe this could be the ceiling, actually. Or the floor. Okay, whatever. I'm just thinking. There's two options I can go with here, right? One of them is making a floor on top of this that's entirely out of dirt. And then I have my sugarcane like be on the whole floor, right? Like it takes up the entire floor. Or it could be just sugarcane in the areas where the glass is, and these remain as like walkways. My cat's at my door. Hold on. But yeah, what was I talking about? My cat's now. Yeah, he just meowed. I don't know if you could hear that. He's very vehemently making biscuits on the bed now. What the hell was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, right. Or I could have these be the pathway. The thing is that I do want as much area as possible dedicated to the plants, right? Because that's like the whole point of a greenhouse. Oops. I do like this design of having the pillar in the middle. I think it looks good and it functions good. Okay, so now this is filled in. Let's give it a look from down here. Yeah, that looks good. Right, I forgot I was gonna line it with glowstone. All right, well let's do that a little bit. Let's do it first down here to see how it looks. God damn it! If I remember I was gonna do that, I want to place all this precious glass. It's not actually that precious. Only slightly precious. Yeah, I do think I like that. I do need the lighting as well. I don't want to just like put torches on the pathway. I want it to be a bit more natural. It's not a word, but there's this black metal artist, or maybe it's a band. I think it's just an artist though, like a solo artist. But they're from either Kentucky. They might be in like Minnesota now, but they make black metal that's like has like Atmo black, but it has like bluegrass elements in it. I listened to a little bit of one of their songs, and it had immediately like was the most winter shit I've ever heard. It was like I think it's called Panopticon or something like that. Had like a chilling breeze playing like during the intro. So I definitely want to check them out. Thing is, I'm kind of saving, not all, but you know, most of the releases I'm trying to listen to in December here are explicitly Christmas releases, and you know the other months of winter will be for more general winter releases. But you know, I'll still put in some. Yeah, oh, yeah, this looks good. I'll still put in some general winter releases during this time. Just depends on, you know, what I'm feeling that day. You know, if I listen to Christmas music every day, I'd probably explode into a couple of thousand pieces. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm definitely gonna need more glowstone. I'm definitely not gonna be able to finish this here. Fuck. Especially when I'm doing that and I'm only getting 3 pieces back. What the hell, asshole. Damn. Why did I just say? I just said damn like I was damn Daniel. Damn. Um. Damn. I am hungry though. I didn't have breakfast this morning. I did have chicken tenders for lunch, but apparently it did not fully satiate me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, that worked out. Okay. Well, not really, because these still need to be filled in. But I guess next episode I'll do all that shit. But for now, that'll work as just what it'll be for now. But anyway, yeah, I think for the next floor, I'm just gonna have it be all sugarcane. As much as I would like to have these pathways here still, and then sugarcane be but I might. Yeah, I think I might do that actually. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Either way, I'm gonna fill up. I'm gonna grab all of this, and then I'm gonna fill up just this bit. Well, I guess, sugarcane needs to be, what would be the best design here? If this is the, yeah, so this, oh God, this is actually fucking me up. This one could be like dirt that you place sugarcane on. And then you have like water going along there. And then I could do like a two laner here. Oh wait, this is the wall, isn't it? Have like a 2 laner here. Have another water, then a 2 laner. That wouldn't really work actually. Well, it would work a little bit, but only a little bit. But that's fine. Something like that maybe. That just looks a bit weird. How much better would it work if instead it was water here, then you have a 2 laner, water, 2 laner, water, 1 laner. Yeah, I think that works better. So then this would go out. Is this? No, okay. Like this would go out here. Water. You have your dirt. It does prove that this 2 laner ends up being a bit wonky, but I think that actually looks kind of good. But anyway, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for the water here. See, I could have pressure place on top of this, but I don't know if water interacts with pressure place like that in this version. So I'm gonna have to test. Could also be slabs, but I think pressure plates could look good. We're gonna do pressure plates, and I'll do actually I think stone pressure plates might not look that bad. Give it a good match with that. I see the thing is I don't know if I want to match with that or if I want to go for a contrast with that. See, I also don't know if this is even gonna work. But what do you think? Contrast or match? I kind of like it being stone, but tell me what you think. I'll go with stone for now. Anyway, my idea is that I'll fill this all in with stone. Oh, that's gonna be so fucking annoying though. But anyway, I fill this in with stone, and then I fill this in with water, and then hopefully, well, this is gonna be glass, but I fill this in with water, and hopefully, yeah, it does that. Okay. And actually, for consistency, I'll make. Did I make a bunch of? No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, but I'm gonna need another cup of water. Anyway, from below as well, this looks. I mean, it looks good. It's supposed to be a greenhouse. But damn, now that I'm thinking about if I did that, I might as well just put it here. I wouldn't get the view as of the cactus farm that I want, but I mean, it would still look decent. And plus, if we're going like 2 layers or whatever, that's gonna be really tall. Can we have another one of these and then like a ceiling? I'm not sure, because if instead this was the top layer, then the ceiling would just be here, and that would be much more normal, I guess, to describe it. Or much more in line with the dimensions or whatever. But instead, if I were to have the sugarcane here, I mean, let's try it. Then up here could just be the wheat, right? Because at first, I wanted to make this another layer because I wanted this top layer to just be all dirt and sugarcane. But on further thinking, I'm not sure if that's how I want to do it. And of course, the top layer, it'll be wheat, so it'll be a different design, whatever I do for this layer here. Anyway, my idea was what? I just fill this in with a bunch of that. Fill these in. This is also easy to fill in because I have the walls here. Okay. Yeah, something like that. It is weird, actually, it being a floor up. Or like you know, like on, you know what I mean. So I'm thinking, what if I... Instead of it being a block up, oh, but I do love the glass from the bottom. And it looks so much better than if the bottom was dirt. But I mean, actually, would it even look that much better than if the bottom? See, the thing is that I want room to, I don't know. You know what I could do? Is for like, okay, let's kill some pigs, but what if I were to keep all the passageways? So let's say that I'm talking about the top floor, like whatever I do for the top floor here, which will be wheat. What if I keep the a skeleton has managed to spawn in like the one little patch of area that I didn't completely light up? Well, I guess that makes sense, because where else would they spawn? But, what am I trying to say? What if I kept the passageway at the same length, but then I moved down the glass? For this, it would have to go down by 2, but it would be just the glass. Plus, that would give it a little bit of depth. That might look decent. Then how would I want to do it here? Probably like the same thing, right? But that would also mean for this, getting rid of all the glass that I've already placed down, which is a lot of glass that I'd be losing, of course, which sucks. But let's see, what if I brought the glass down by 2, because I want the top one's going to be dirt, and then we have fence and then glass. I can't. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm nerd pulling with glass. Well, okay, that was all really useless. Okay, but anyway, if I fill this, oh dear God, if I fill this in with glass, just to give myself a little idea of how this looks. Well, these on the edge would actually be, or would, no, these wouldn't be glowstone actually. I think that could look good. Just because it would give it a sense of depth while also working around what I've already built, you know? Even if it does require me to break the full top layer of glass, but I really don't like the dirt being a block up. I don't think it works very well. So I need some way to work around that, you know? This is extremely annoying to place down, by the way. It's just at the perfect height where it's not. Okay. Is that full? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, I think that works. And I mean, it'll work more if that's filled in at the top there, but here, let's go ahead and oh gosh, this hurts to look at. Let's break all of these. It also hurts to do. But, you know, that's part of the building experience, I guess. Ooh, wait, I'm thinking actually. The edges are going to be a bit weird. So I'll need some way to work around the edges because, well, no, the edges will be water actually. Well, will they be water? I guess it just depends on whatever design I do for the wheat. Oops, I didn't mean to break that. Depends on whatever design I do for the wheat farm. If I had all of the edges be water, could that reach the, could that reach everything? If I had all of the edges be water, that is? That doesn't seem that good for... Wait, like, how far can a water block reach, I wonder? Well, at the very least, I want these filled in. Whoa, that was a lot of sound effects I just played at once. What the hell? Why is it doing that? Okay. Well, anyway. Yeah, these are going to be water. Or will they be water? I don't know. I wonder if a water block in the middle could fuel the hose. Like, how big, how much, what's the radius of a water block? I need to look this up. Minecraft radius of water farmland. I wonder if it changed. How much can one farmland how much farmland can one source block do? It's one source block by itself can water a 9x9 area. Okay. So that's, wait, how much is that? That's one, two, three, 4 blocks. Right? So if we had a water block like in the center here, this is so disorientating. But let's say, I don't know what the center is. This maybe? This could reach... I couldn't reach the edge there. Wait, can I reach the edge over here? Wait. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could it reach over here? I think it could, right? Yeah, it could. But it wouldn't be able to reach like over here. Well, no, it would be able to reach over there. It would not be able to reach these over here, though. So I could have... What if this was the water block? This could reach that. It could reach that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it could reach that end. It could reach this end. It could reach this end. I wouldn't be able to reach this one block, but that is fine, honestly. So I think that could work as the water block there. Right? In that case, I'd put like, well, if I put you know, that's fine for now. Anyway, but how are we thinking about that? It does look a bit weird. Wait, what happens if I break this? See, I could get rid of the edge, and that would give it a bit of a slant, right? Or whatever, you know what I mean. Maybe. I can't. Okay, I'm not gonna bridge up with glass again. Yeah, like I think that helps it look better. It's not as it's not just like a 90-degree angle or whatever. Well, I guess it's still all 90-degree angles. You know what I mean. Oops. Yeah. But then I also, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to fill in the corners, would I? Or no, I could still fill in the corners. It would just push it back a block, which is fine. Actually, if I did that, then this could reach out 3, 1, 2. Then really I could, if I had the water block be here, then it could reach out. Wait, is this? No. It could reach out 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I could reach that corner. And then it would still be, actually, no, I don't need it to reach this corner. Because that's going to be glowstone. Okay, never mind. We'll keep it here, I think it was. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think that's good. So yeah, next episode we're gonna continue making this, and if I come up with another design, then I guess we'll do that. But yeah, until then, I'll see you next episode. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. Sorry. Next episode we're gonna go. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna do this wheat bit before the sugarcane bit. Yeah, next. Oh wow, that is a wild pack of family dogs, as Isaac Brock would say. Sorry, next episode we're going to like the Nether probably, as well as mining to get coal. Wait, actually, I'm not gonna end the episode yet. If I were to punch one of these, by the way, I would have not a lot of fun. I want to go put, before the episode's over, I want to go throw some sand in the furnace. Just because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, next episode we're gonna get coal, we're gonna get glowstone, and then maybe work on the greenhouse a bit. I would like to record something else today, but I don't know what else I would play. I've just been fucking with Minecraft. I don't know. I just want to record more today because I'm getting closer and closer to not be able to like the upload date. Like I only have 3 videos scheduled right now. Usually I have like 7 at a time. That's half of that if you can't do the math. Well, roughly half. You can't really half an odd number without it being a little bit wrong. But damn, even the sugarcane looks depressing. I love it though. I love the depressing look. Like everything just is very slightly desaturated, except for the fire. The fire still looks the same saturation. Okay, let's see. Sand. You might say I should get more furnaces. In response, I would say, yeah, you're right, but I don't have the coal for it anyway. See a little coal I have in here? Yeah, next episode I gotta go get coal. Oh, I should make a pickaxe as well. Just so I'm fully prepared. Yeah, I'm all out of coal there. I'm almost out of diamonds too, so. Okay. Well, I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.